I got 5
simulation
eliminations
game
just
set in
now.
a virtual world and does not
Awesome.
represent real life. Please play in moderation, take frequent breaks, and play responsibly.
Let's jump and
Come
land
on, let's
together.
go.
Come on, let's go. Good luck, mates.
Marked a
Come
location.
on, let's go. Let's go.
બોલ. અમે એવી રીતે ક્યાં એકલો રમાવતો ને એટલે પછી આવી ગયો બહાર. એવું સારું છે એમએલએમ હું ત્યાં જતો રહું.
This is a simulation game set in a virtual world and does not represent real life. Please play in moderation,
અચ્છા અત્યારે અમે
take frequent breaks, and play responsibly.
Here we go. It is showtime.
4 વાગે બંધ કરે હું મિક્સર.
Let's fight together. Let's jump and land together.
બે રિવ્યુઝમાં તો બધા રિકોલ પહીનું આપણે ત્યાં ઉતરીને તો જબરા કેમ કરતા હોય ઓપન પબ્લિક તો. જયલો યોગલો અને પ્રિયાંશુ રમતા હતા. મેચ રમી લઉં તું ના આવતો હોય તો. મેં જોયો મેચ. મને ફોલો કરીને રાખ્યો પેલા 3 નંબર તો એને માર્ક કરવાની હડી યાર. એ જ ના લે અહીંયા ઉતર્યો તો હું આપણે દર વખતની જગ્યાએ ઓપનમાં મને પડી અહીંયા દર વખત આવું થાય. રિકોલ પહીનામાં અહીંયા ઉતરે એટલે અહીંયા પડે જ છે. રિકોલ પહીનું ના હોય ને તો સમજ્યા પહેલી વારમાં, પણ રિકોલ થઈને આવ્યો હોય ને તો પડે જ છે. અરે ભગવાન ભાઈ બકા હું ગેમ થોડી ના બરાબર નાટક ના જોઈએ સમજે તરફ નેટવર્ક ના. અરે આ પબજી વાળાને જ કઈ ખડી જીઓ જોડે જીઓમાં જ થાય એમાં બી ઉભો રહી ગયો. પોઈન્ટ ઉઠાયા હતા ક્યાંકથી. શું કરું આ બે જગ્યા 3 નંબર 4 નંબર એ બાજુ જવું મને તો વિંગ્સ મળી ગયા એટલે લૂટ રહ્યા તો નીકળી જઈશું અહીંયા બબાલ ચાલે સ્ટાર્ટિંગ ની ફાઇટ ચાલે આ લોકોની
Defend the mark.
क्या 3 नंबर नुबड़ा 3 नंबर अंदर घुसी क्या ये कर रहा 1 नंबर નો 3 नंबर
Attack the mark.
આગો જા
Attack the mark. Attack the mark.
અહીંયા વાળા મેરા પતા ही है
Watch out.
કામ નથી જોવાનું
Watch out.
અરે યાર અહીંયા પાછળથી પડી આપણે જ્યાં હતા ત્યાં આવી મારવાનું ટ્રાય કરને ને ફટાફટ આવા જ ઓપનમાં અહીંયા હું સેફ હું
Attack the
અહીંયા
mark.
ઉપર બંધો હતો અહીંયા બંધો હતો જોજે મારા ઉપર
Attack the
મેં
mark.
અહીંયા જ છે એક્ઝેક્ટ આના પાછળ જ છે ફૂટ આવે દોરાઈને ત્રણ નંબર આવે આપણો નીચે ઉડી ગયો પાછળ જોજે ને ચાલવાનું રાખ કે જવું પડશે હું હવે શું થયું PM નીચે જ છે નીચે જ છે થર્ડ ફ્લોરે આવે થર્ડ ફ્લોર જલ્દી આવી તો ગયો बाहर से भी बंद आ रहा अंदर आ जाए मैं कपड़े हरी था હું નીચે જવાનું કે પણ એ આવી ગયો તો ઓલરેડી બિલ્ડિંગમાં એટલે
Help!
नहीं देखा तो भाई यार
Don't give up. Your teammates can still recall you.
हम्म ये हमारी स्किन क्या जाऊँ वाटर सीरीज ये पहला शो तो आज क्या नाम ये तो ले पहले ये लूटियां रखी आने बचली कुचली लूट मारा है વીએસએસ મળ્યો અત્યારે એ જ છે એ જ મળી સૌથી પહેલા અહીંયા આવીને એન્ડ ગેમ નહીં મળે મને તો સ્ટાર્ટિંગમાં જ મળે નકર તો ના મળે ભાઈ બધું સાફ કરીને રાખ્યો આને તો અહીંયા ભાઈ જ ફ્લેર મળી ગઈ કરી નાખી અહીંયા ડ્રોપ મેં અહીંયા ઓલરેડી અહીંયા 90 રાખી છે અરે મારાથી હતી ભાઈ હવે થઈ છે ઓ પાડી લીધી મેં ये हाय बदता में था ये मोटर
I
थोड़ी
got
है
supplies.
तारे क्लास नहीं बताना गेम से उड़ाती है और फिर उड़वा वाला नो आवाज आवे
I got supplies.
चला जो ये ओपन में डैम बंदो चल चल मारवाना कि देखा है अरे ना ये वाटर सिटी में जा
Mark. Attack the mark.
कहीं ये कर तो
Attack the
वो
mark.
पीली साइड एकदम देखा है मैंने थोड़ी है नहीं खाती
Attack the mark.
અહીંયા આ વેરહાઉસ ની સાઈડ માં હતો ये तो नहीं देखा है मैंने, ये तो देखा।
Attack the mark.
ये क्या की पा रहा हुआ है।
Attack the
अरे
mark.
जो एज
Attack the
तो
mark.
અહીંયા બી ફાર આવ્યો। સ્મોક પડે તો આપણે સ્મોક પડે સ્મોક વગર કેમ ના રૂટીશું? બહુ હાડેલું તું। મને લાગ્યું ઉડવાનો પેલા વિંગ્સ નો અવાજ આવે, મને લાગ્યું તો અહીંયા કોઈક આવ્યો। ઓય પેલું મારું મોટર કેવું કઈ। આ વાવ, અહીંયા આવું પડશે તારા મુને અહીંયા। ડ્રોપ આવી ગયું આપણા। आई जा। जा एक काम कर, तू लूटतो है, હું તો હીલિંગ કરીશ।
Attack the
જોઈને
mark.
અહીં પડશે। કેજે મને શું એ અહીંયા હતો પાછો। નજીકમાં ફૂટસ્ટેપ આવે મારા આગળ, અહીંયા ક્યાંક।
Attack the mark.
ડેમેજ ડેમેજ ડેમેજ, ઊંઘી ગયો અહીંયા। નો કઈ વાંધો નહીં, લૂટી લે લૂટી લે। શું હતું અંદર? હું P90 લાય, મને हीलिंग 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 भाई 3 नंबर हीलिंग देना। गाड़ी आई कोड़स पर, હવે સ્મોક હોય તો કરીને લૂટ। ઉપાડે શું? પાછળથી એ પડી। એ તો નીકળી ગયેલો અહીંયા। અહીંયા ગાડી આવી, અહીંયા જો ને આગળ ગાડી આવી રીચ ઉપર, રીચ ઉપર ગાડી है મારા આગળની। ના ના એટલે ખાલી બંને સાઈડ થી યાર મારી હડી કરી यार। स्मोक के कई बार तो करना हमारा ऊपर, बीजू तो जी बाजू की पड़ी को बताए नहीं बात है। લઈ લેજે કોઈક ના, મારા તો આખું માર દેજે। There you go, box button. ઓટો ઉપર રાખજે ગન ઘૂસી જા પૂરે માચા શું આ નંબર ને તું આ વાલેટ પર હા સારું તારે એમએલ નંબર તો હોય જજે હા ના એટલે તારે હળી હતી ને ના રમતો હોય તો હું જઉં નકર રમીએ હા સારું
This is a simulation game set in a virtual world and does not represent real life. Please play in moderation, take frequent breaks, and play responsibly.
વાહ સારું સારું બધું ચાલતું હોય એક વસ્તુ ગઈ है મારા ફોનમાં હળી થઈ है મારા માઉસ ત્રીજું યાર મારે માઉસ તો ત્રીજું યાર અને ઇયરફોન પેલા તો બહુ બગડ્યા મારા ચોઈસ તો આવી હતી પણ પેલો વાર હળી કરી ગયો ચોઈસ તો સેમ પોતે પોતે જ પણ ઓછી લાગે જાન નહીં મારે કવર ના હોય બહુ જ છટકેલો હોય પણ દર વખત બચી જાય પકડી જાય સારું નકર તો પેટી જાવ પેલો પ્રિયાંશુ શોખમાં કે બારે નીકળી ગયો એવું કહેતો છેલ્લે આટલું સંભળાયું મને મેં વિચાર્યું કે મેં તને પબજી નું કીધું એમએલ ના બદલે હું ના આવું રમવા તો પછી હળી જાય એટલે આવી ગયો
Watch out!
હું નીકળી ગયો કેમ બેમ અરે સોરી ભાઈ
Watch out!
4 નંબરની હળી થતી લાગે ભાઈ અત્યારે એમને ભરી ગયો કેટલી પબ્લિક બહુ પબ્લિક જોજો ભાઈ ફાર આવે
Watch out!
પણ દેખાય તો મારું લૂંટવા તો નહીં જાય ભાઈ બી બે યાર
Attack the
અહીંયા
mark! Attack the mark!
એટલે હું મોરી નાખવાનું ટ્રાય કરું અંદર જોઈન કર દે
Attack the mark.
અહીંયા એક્ઝેક્ટ અહીંયા જ છે ગયો પાછળ ગયો રે હું આવ્યો રાજો क्या है वांधो नहीं अंदर या હું નહીં નાખવાનું ટ્રાય કરું મોયો બે યાર પાછળ વાળા હળી કરી નાખી યાર દર વખત નું યાર હળી એ ચાલવામાં દેખાય યાર ચાલવામાં તું ઊંચો થોડો થાય દેખાઈ જાય મેન ઇવેન્ટ સી બિલ્ડિંગ ની બાજુમાં જ હશે અત્યારે ઘરો દેખાય પણ ત્યાં ઇવેન્ટ
Watch out. Watch out.
કોઈ એક કોર્નરમાં ઉતરી જા
Attack the mark.
એ બંદો બે યાર અહીંયા પડી મારી નાખ્યો
Got it.
અંદર આવે
Help. Not a problem. Don't give up. Your teammates can still recall you.
શું કહા નીકળી જવાની આ લોકો તો મને નહીં લાગતું આવશે રાજુ તું કે ત્યારે હું તો રેડી જ હોયો તું કંટાળી ના જાય મારામાં તો બહુ પેશન્સ છે તારામાં ને વાવ
This is a simulation game set in a virtual world
I
and
need a
does
weapon.
not represent real life. Please play in
લેડો
moderation. Take frequent
કરી
breaks
નાખીએ
and
and
land
play
together.
responsibly.
અત્યારે તો ક્યાં ઉતરવાનું પહેલી વારમાં તો એ શું જાય કે નહીં ભાઈ મારે જીરો ના કેડીમાં નહીં પહોંચવાનું કેટલો ડિગ્રી મારા 44 પહેલી કરતા ઓછું નાઈસ બહુ પબ્લિક હતી પણ ત્યાં મને નતું મારતું પણ મને લાગતું હતું કે પબ્લિક એટલે હા સાચી વાત કીધું મેં તો ક્લિપમાં ગાવાનું તમારા આવા તો હું એના વગર કરે મસ્ત એ અનફોલો કરી નાખી દે મને ફોલો કર ઓડિયન્સ હવે રેન્ડમ પબ્લિક જોવા આવે આપણે બંનેની સ્ટ્રીમ કયું ઓડિયન્સ કરવાનો હા 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 હાથું તો સારું એ 60 અમારા 52 મિનિટમાં બરોબર જ છે એ સ્ટાર્ટિંગમાં શું બકા પીક પર હતું બકા સ્ટાર્ટિંગમાં બકા પીક ઉપર હતા બકા વોચિંગ અને પેલું ટોટલ વ્યૂઝ વોચિંગ કે અને પછી અટકાઈ ગયા ફિક્સ જ છે એમાં 50 સુધી વ્યૂઝ બહુ મસ્ત ચાલે 15 મિનિટના અંદર થઈ જાય પછી અટકાઈ જાય એકદમ સ્લો થઈ જાય હો એમે આપણે રેન્ડમ લગાડ અહીંયા ફાલતુ લોકો આયા પેલા બીજાના બાજુ મરી ગયો ને હજુ આપણે ઉતરે નહીં તેમ મરી ગયો એંગલ સારું જ છે બાર ગન પડી યુએમપી નહીં પણ બીજી કોઈ ક્યાં પતી ગયું ચલો મળીએ આપણે નેક્સ્ટ મેચ કઈ સીધી રીતના હારવું તો રેન્ક પુશે કરવાની મહેનત ના કરીએ ટોપ 5 માં આવવા માટે રેન્ક પુશ અને કિલ પ્લસ વિન થી થાય નહીં એટલું બધું આવે એટલું બધું નહીં કરતો પહેલા બે ઝોન કરાય રેન્ક પુશ એટલે પોતા એમ જ પતી જાય નહીં કોઈ આવ્યું નહીં કે એક જ સ્કોડે આપણા સિવાય હા હું તો બગા વિંગ્સ એમ કીધું ને નીકળી જાય બંને ઉપર આવી ગયો તો લેડો જઈએ એટલે એક્સિટ કરવાનું ને હા ખબર પડી ગઈ મેન આઈટમ તો ઉપાડ યાર મારા બેગ તો ફૂલ થઈ ગયા યાર ગન લઈને જ ફરજે ક્યાંક બેઠું જશે કોઈક તો મને એવું લાગે ये नल्ले लोग मरी गए पाओ पिलो तो मैं 3x નું કયો ये विंग्स પડ્યા વિંગ્સ
I got supplies.
નહીં જોતા ને હારું હું લઈ લઉં ત્રીજા લેવલનો બેગ પડ્યો ત્રીજા લેવલનો બેગ આવું કરી લો તો એમ માર્ક Oh, un sniper me ne oči. Gun line દોડતે હું વાપરતો પણ હું મોસ્ટલી અંગે તો હારું હું સ્પ્રે મારતો એટલે કમ્પેરેટિવલી માં હું એમ પર જ વાપરતો બસ આપણે બંને વાઇટ તો વરસાદ થઈ 50% ऊपर तो ऑडी है का चल ये पाछू અહીંયા ઉપર ચલ પાછું ક્યાં फुट 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 बंदा आया बंदो नहीं बंदा आया भाई હું અટકાઈ ગયો તારામાં मार्क करिए सर अरे ओ क्या मार्क करिए जो तो खरी मारे ऊपर गाड़ी आई जाए मारी सेडान मु ले लो अरे હું લઈને આવું
Watch out.
થઈ જા નીચે હું લઈ લઉં આ લોકોને નીકળ કहीं જવું PUBG PC નું જો PUBG PC માં ચીપ મળે એ કરીને કરવાનું બહારનો બધો અને એમાં એનિમી ચીપ ઉઠાઈને તું આવી રીતના જાય ને તો તને ડ્રોપ ટાઈપ કંઈક પડે એમાં તને સારી એવી લૂંટ મળે
Please recall me. I'm recalling a
पर अबे
teammate.
रुकना वरना नहीं दूंगा
Thanks.
वो आर्यन मुझे डिस्टर्ब कर रहा है बाग साले
આપણે નીકળી જવાનું આપણે જવા જવાનું આપણે અહીંયા નહીં રહેવાનું
थोड़ा अपना कपड़ा दे दे आर्यन
આ લોકોને લઈ લેવું એ લાવતા હોય તો ઓરે અહીંયા અટકાઈ જશે
Marked a location. Marked a location. Watch out.
અહીંયા ના માર્ક કરે છે નીકળી ગયા આપણે
Marked a location.
હા એ જ કેમ અલગ અલગ ઓપ્શન આપ્યા હશે ઉપડો ગન લઈને દોડ્યા હું તો આમાં બી ક્યાંયથી બી ટપકન પબ્લિક તો મારે કઈ રિસ્ક નહીં લેવો રેન્ક ચાલે ખાલી કોઈ સ્પેક્ટેટ ના કરવા લાગે આપણા ગ્રુપમાં
गाड़ी में बैठ जाओ
ये तो जस्ट मैं
Watch out.
રેન્ક તો કરવાનું જો સાદા મેપમાં કરવાનું ઇવેન્ટ વગરમાં પકડ જે પબ્લિક આપણું રેન્ક પુશ બગાડવા માટે આપણું હા પણ લૂટ તો જોઈએ ને થોડી પહેલા અહીંયા M4 પડી છે
I got
हम पे
supplies.
DSR पड़ी है वैन बाजू में કારલથી તો હું પહેલા આપતો હતો, અત્યારે બગડી ગયો મારે. ત્યાં તો હું એકેમાં બી બહુ મસ્ત આપતો હતો. ભાઈ બધું બગડી ગયું મારા. એક સેન્સિટિવિટી રીસેટ થઈને પણ અત્યારે યુગલાની વાપરું. ફોન સેટ કરાવે હવે. હું એકેમ એકેમ ની એમાં એક્સ્ટ્રા વાત મને કહેજે ખાલી. અરે એમની અલગથી મળે તો ઓ મળી ગઈ. વાવ 120 છે ઇનફ મારે.
I got supplies.
હા બેગ ફૂલ થઈ ગયું એટલે લૂંટી કાઢી. અરે યાર AFK હતો યાર, મારવા દેવાનો હતો પેલા 1 નંબરના. ગાડીના બાર AFK થઈ ગયો. બંદો ચડે મારું. ફ્રેન્ડલી ફાયર હોવાનો તો કેવી હાલત થાત નહીં છે કારણ કે આમાં જો ના નબળા શું કોને મેં ક્યાં વડાઈ. તારો કદ લાવવાનો હતો હું.
Marked a location. Watch out. Marked a location.
પેલા રૂટેલ નું
इरांगल का सीईओ हूं मैं.
જઈએ શાંતિથી. ઓય વિંગ્સ મળી ગયા.
Watch out.
ઓય વિંગ્સ માટે બી જગ્યા જોઈ. વાહ અહીંયા M4 પડી છે. મારે અમુક બહુ વખત ઈચ્છા થાય કે હું ગાડી નો વધારો સાંભળવાનો જ છે. બે નુબડો હાસ્ય કાઢી પેલા નુબડે યાર. હા લે નુબડો. અહીંયા પેલું યાર તારો કી પડી છે. नहीं है स्कूल तो की चाहिए.
गाड़ी में बैठ जाओ. गाड़ी में बैठ जाओ.
क्या 20 रुपए से ना कवर कर रहा है. વાત સાચી है મોય રહે તો ભાઈ. એ બંદો ઉતરે સામે જો અહીંયા છે. અરે વડાવ શું મોઢે છોડી લો. બહુ જ ડેમેજ છે.
जंगल का सीईओ हूं मैं।
Don't give up. Your teammates can still recall
Watch
you.
out!
अरे यार पीलूचू घोस्टर्स
Please recall me. Not a problem.
अरे 2 नंबर जाना नुबड़े ए पीलू रे मार भाई हाय भाई खत्म कितना लोग हो यार तू
Please recall me.
भाई रिकॉल पे चला जा
गाड़ी में बैठ
Please
जाओ।
recall me.
अच्छा આપણે શું કરવાનું આપણી પેટી ઉપર જ જવાનું ડાયરેક્ટ
Please recall
જલ્દી
me.
નિકલ દે
I'm recalling a teammate. Thanks.
મેં વિચાર્યું કે ગોળ ફેરવું એટલે પાછી લોન પેલો ચાલુ ગાડીમાં ઉતાર નાખે એટલે ના લીધી મેં અને એમાં હળી થઈ ગઈ
Watch out.
તારી પેટી અહીંયા મારી આગળ મારી પેટી ક્યાં ગઈ મારી પેટી ત્યાં જ છે
I need a weapon.
મારી પેટી ક્યાં ગઈ ઓય મારી પેટી વાવ ભાઈ મારી તો છોડ દે ભાઈ यार
Watch out.
વાંધો નહીં રાખ હવે બીજું
I got supplies.
गाड़ी में बैठ जाओ।
બધા કોઈને ઉપડી ગયા નુબડાઓના કારણે
गाड़ी में बैठ जाओ।
અચ્છા મોહિત લાલ તો લાય જો કંઈક મળે તો મારો વિચાર
Marked a location. Help.
પણ આવી જ લૂંટ રાખવી પડે આપણે નાનું પ્લાન કરીએ લૂંટવું એ ન કરવું વાહ
Help. Watch out!
अरे माचा गाड़ी है यार
Watch out!
ठीक है अच्छा पेट्रोल पति गयो क्या देते तुम उस मॉडल सुपर को हैं गाड़ी हो जाओ जो जावा मना दिखाई मारा गाड़ी है तो नास्ती देना जगह तो गैस कैन ले ले ये नीचे पड़ेगा लेट जोन निकली है वाह ओए क्या गाड़ी तो जो कितनी है लेफ्ट साइड बंदा हुआ है पकड़ो 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 पकड़ो
Watch out!
नहीं है मैं मार्क पे चाहती से क्या था बंदा था ये मुंह फेर भी पहला नहीं कोई नहीं मारा तो दूर वाला भी मार मार ही रहा है अरे माता બે ટીમ બાજુ મારા ઉપર કેમ બધું આવે બટ મેં કહેતો તારા રમવું હારું આટલું બધું કર્યા પછી મરી ગયા હું 4 વાગ્યા સુધી રમ્યો બે મેક્સ બે રમાશે એટલે વહેલા મરી ગયા તો ચિકન આવ્યું તો એક ભાઈ
Good luck.
મેં પેલી
mates.
સિંગલ સ્ક્રીન વાળું કર્યું है ना, સિંગલ સ્ક્રીન માં પેલું ક્લિપ ના અંદર સ્ટ્રીમ કરતા વખત તો શું કહેવાય એમાં ગેમ પેલી મિનિમાઇઝ કરી નાખો ને તો બી ગેમ નું બતાવે. હા હું સિંગલ સ્ક્રીન કરું ને પેલું ઇલાઇટ પાથ પ્લસ મોગા માનું. હા 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 30 લોકો ઉતરી ગયા, ઓલમોસ્ટ 40, બસ 40-50 ઉતરી ગયા. 53 જ બાકી. બીજો ઇવેન્ટ આ ને મેલ્ટા અહીંયા હશે ને આપણી અડી કરવા નોડાઓ. હું જ્યાં મારે એ સાઈડના કોર્નરમાં ઉતારીશ ઇવેન્ટના. ત્યાં એક ઘરના અંદર ને ઘરની આજુબાજુ બહુ M4 ને બધું મળે. જોતું રહેજે પેરાશૂટ ખુલે એટલે. લેફ્ટ સાઈડ ઉતરીશું આપણે.
Attack the mark.
क्या 290 क्या है 290 ओह हाँ हाँ देखियो खबर नहीं આપણે બહુ વહેલા ઉતરાઈએ માન ઉબડાવના.
Attack the
એક
mark.
આના અંદર હજુ એક છે, ખાલી નોક નહીં, હજુ એક છે જિંદા વાળો. મને કઈ જ નહીં પડ્યું.
Attack the mark.
અહીંયા બે લોકો યાર. હાસ તો હું એ બાલ્કનીમાં બેઠો હતો, જોતો પેલું આવતા આવતા આખો લઈ ગયો. ઇવેન્ટ પતી ના જવાનું હોય 4 કલાક પછી. ખબર નહીં. હા 3x હતો એમ એક ગેમમાં. મારી ફાટી પડી. મારા બાજુમાં એક નોક પડ્યો તો ખબર નહીં, હમણાં ધ્યાન ગયું મારું. ત્યાં નોક વાળો કાથી રિવાઇવ થઈ ગયો હતો. હું કહું ત્યાં જ્યાં માર કર્યો ને ત્યાં ને 2 લોકો થઈ ગયા હતા પછી, એટલે મને લાગે કે રિવાઇવ થઈ ગયો તારો વાળો. મને બોમ્બ કઈ નતો એટલે મેં કઈ કરી જ નાખ્યો. 4 કિલ પૈના ક્લિયર કરી નાખ્યો આ સાઈડ નું બધું. હવે મેઇન જગ્યા ઉપર હશે તો શું કરું? M24 ઉપાડું કે M4 ને એ જ રાખું? અહીંયા કોઈ પૂછ્યું. સોલોમાં તો હું બિલકુલ ના ઉપાડું. મારા પર બી બ્રો
give up. Your teammates can still recall you.
ऊपर બેહી રહ્યો છે નુબડો. કેમનો હવે નીચે ઉતરું એમને માર નાખે છે તો. પેલી બાજુ પડી ને.
Help!
પતી ગયા બહુ મત. અહીંયા બોમ્બ ના મળે આમાં. આખા ગામની લૂંટ મળે બોમ્બ નહીં મળતો. પેલા કઈ નીચે આવી જા ભાઈ, કેમ લેન્ડ કર્યું અહીંયા? ના રમવું હોય તો. પબ્લિક ને બધા અહીંયા ના આવો યાર. હવે થોડું એમ કરો, એક એક કરીને આવો. અને મારા ઉપર વાળા કોઈ નહીં મારે. હું ત્યાં આવું ને તો મને 4 લોકો મારતા હોત અત્યારે.
Please
બીજું કોઈ
recall
ક્યાં
me. Got it.
એ બાજુમાં જ છે રિકોલ ના એનો. ફૂટશે પણ નહીં આવતા. ક્યારેક તો ફૂટશે નીચે નીકળો. હજુ આપણા ગ્લોરી પોઈન્ટ નહીં થયા. 45 અત્યારે. કોઈક તો પેલું વાપરીને આવ્યો. નાઈસ. આયા અમારા ઉપર જા, ઉપર જા.
I'm recalling a teammate.
નાઈસ. રિકોલમાં વધારો ગ્લોરી પોઈન્ટ.
Thanks.
વધ્યા વધ્યા. નંબર મારી પેટી જ પડવાની બહુ જલ્દી.
Well done. Nice. I got supplies.
મારો પૈસા પબ્લિક
Help!
2 यार શું ડેમેજ હતો માર નાખ્યો તાના પી મેં બહુ બંદા હતા ભાઈ क्या हो बोल મોર ટાઈમર ના ઉપર ફરું એરોપ્લેન માં હું એ ઓપન માં ક્યાંક ઉતરી જવું છું તો જો ગાડી વાડી બના મળે તો ગાડી મળી શું કરું ગાડી લઈને લૂંટી લો અહીંયા નજીક નજીકનો લે યાર આવી ગયા બોલ કોઈ પણ આટલા એક જોડે મારો કોઈ રસ ના કરતા હોત ને તો ઓચાડ નાખ્યો હોત મેં કન્ફ્યુઝ એટલો થઈ ગયો ને એક જણ બાજુમાં કૂદવાનો ટ્રાય કરતો હતો એક જણ સીડીઓમાં અહીંયા આવતો હતો બધી બાજુ ફ્રી ફાયર આપતો હતો હું ખબર નહીં M4 આમાં M24 નહીં જીતી ગઈ હટ રેટ ઓફ ફાયરમાં તો મેં ક્રાઉચ કર્યો ને એમાં મારી હેડ અડી ગઈ એની હેડ અડી ગઈ હશે તો મારા આજુબાજુ ફૂટ આવે બંધો હે રિયલ હટ યાર દર વખતનો એટલે એ આંસુ હતો રિયલ હતો કે બોર્ડ હતો અરે માં તમારા ઉપર ગાડી આવી ગાડી અને સાયકલ ટ્રાય કરીને બોલવાનું ટ્રાય કર્યું ના આયા આ સાઈડ में फायर आ भाई साहब શું ચાલી રહ્યું છે તાન મારે હું આવ્યો તું માર નાખે તો બી
Awesome. Great.
બેસ ભાઈ હીલ કરીને શાંતિથી અહીંયાથી જ ગયા સાયકલ વાળા આમાં આગળની બાજુ સારું છે તું દૂર ઉપર માં કરતા મારામાં Ja, der. Noob. वो आगे गाड़ी है ये गाड़ी चाहिए क्या हाँ फाइट चाल रहा है ये बंदो आते गाड़ी क्यों तारा नुबड़ा मरी जाए गाड़ी आई आवाज ओवर डैमेज अरे यार રેડ ડોટ એટલે જ ભાઈ રેડ ડોટ હતો માર નાખ્યો તો એક્સટેન્ડેડ હવે મળ્યું એક્સટેન્ડેડ તો મરી જાતે ઓય ફૂટ અચ્છા તું હે ભાઈ ગાડી વળી મારી અને અહીંયા કેમ આવ્યો હું તો પેલા લોકોને જોવા આવ્યો કે ઉભા હોય તો મારો
Attack the mark.
અહીંયા આયા ડેમેજ
Attack the
અહીંયા
mark.
ફૂટ આયા નજીકમાં અહીંયા નજીકમાં ફૂટ આયા પાછો ભાગ અહીંયા જલ્દી ભાગજે બધું બોમ્બમાં આવશે એમનો ટીમમેટ નજીક આવી જ ગયો તો નજીક જ ઉતાર્યો હશે કાં તો આવી ગયો તો મિસ કર્યું ડેમેજ થાપરે બે યાર બૂસ્ટ ટચ થાય યાર
Help.
મને આપી દે નેડ ને બધું હું માર દઉં
Watch out.
નેડ આવ્યો બે યાર આ ગોસ્ટ ટચ મરાવડાવશે ખબર હતી હટ યાર एक ऊपर है था नीचे आयो एक ढाबे नीचे आओ तो दूर वाला भी मारी ने आया सही है
This is a simulation game set in
A
a
last,
virtual world
Mari.
and does not represent
Let's
real
jump and
life.
land together.
Please play in moderation, take frequent breaks, and play responsibly.
Bring up voice chat.
એ અનફોલો કરી મને ફોલો કર. પિંગ એટલું જાય જાય. ઓરે માચા પબ્લિક તો જો કેટલી ઉતરી है भाई मेन साइड तो पाछो ત્યાં જ છે. हाँ कूदना है इधर ही. अरे यार रैंडम. हाँ इधर ही आ जा. इधर पर बंदा था देख के आना. बंदा इधर इस साइड आके. अरे उस साइड है तुम. इधर तो स्कोप को पड़ा अंदर और एक्स्ट्रा है तो गाड़ी
Attack the mark.
इधर बंदा.
Attack the mark.
चला है. अरे मैं कहीं वापरू अजीबो गरीब. कारण बंदो तो क्या फर्क क्या है मार्क करना.
Watch out. Marked a location.
ओके ओके देखा तो नहीं देखा એટલે મારું. ओए ये फुटा આગળ. ત્યાં તો ફૂટ સ્ટેપનો અવાજ આયા. લ્યો એ ત્યાં ક્યાંક પાણીમાં ચાલતો લાગે.
Attack the mark.
આર્યો પાછળ જાય.
Attack the mark.
અહીંયા આયા. अंदर घुस. वाह DBS. हाँ ये છે પણ એ કશું કામનું નથી. પટકા થોડા અહીંયા બંધો.
Attack the mark.
हाँ, तू कूदे मारी फाटी पड़ी। चल पाओ ऊपर। अरे कैंसर आते क्या इनका रोज करा मारता था। भाई यार मैं जंप ना कर मारी फाटी पड़ा है। ओ बंदो
Attack the mark.
कहीं हुआ तो ना कार मुंह हार पीक लो। नाइस वन। એની મૂવમેન્ટ અનએક્સપેક્ટેડ હતી બકા એક માઇક્રો સેકન્ડ માટે આવતી બધી નો આવ પછી આપણો ઓર છે પણ આ શું જોઈને આવ્યો છે જે આવ્યો તો હમણાં હવે માચા ઓપનમાં
Attack the mark.
અહીં ગાડી
Attack the
અહીંયા બી
mark.
ગાડી છે चल मालूड़े
Attack the mark.
આ સાઈડ દૂર હે ને એકદમ દૂર નહીં બહુ પણ થોડો ડિસ્ટન્સમાં એકદમ ઉતર્યો ફૂટ આયા મારા ઉપર તો જે અંદર આવે ને તો આવી જશે ફટાફટ પેટી આવશે તારી જલ્દી અંદર આવીને ઉપર આવી જા આપણી જગ્યાએ अरे पण तरह तोड़वान ट्राय ना करे तरह तो दीवार अस्थान की पागल तोड़े अरे भाई ट्राई करा आवन ऊपर देन भाई हमें भेजा बस पहुंचे तो कहीं पण तू अलग जगह पे हाँ बस परफेक्ट बनन तो मारा पहला ना फायर करता हूँ फायर करूँ પછી कर दे तो मारा ऊपर ध्यान હશે यार તારા હિસાબથી કરશે હું તો નીકળી જાય તું તો રે હું બે બોટ પાકે એમ બોલાવું પહેલા મેં વિચાર્યું કે મસ્ત મારે ખુશી ખુશી પછી જોયું મેં કે તારા હળી થઈ ગઈ છે વાંધો નહીં પબ્લિક આવે ધ્યાન રાખજે ऊपर आ रही समूह एक वस्तु आ रही है कि यहाँ अगर पास देखिए आंख से हवा तो नहीं है एक जगह ही हवा है बे यार आइन भागी गयो tapi nah gue bakal lo mau heal करो यो नाइस अरे माता हील कर फटाफट फटाफट हील कर मुंह कवर आपको अपना बे टीममेट आई गया ये नजीक में इधर बंदे हैं देख के आना बूस्ट करते रहते क्यों घुसी गया तू मुझे ये लूटी ले मस्त नहीं लूयल जोइन पब बंदा आवे बस पती गयो पर मजा होगा वो कहवानी ओए मस्त मजा है क्या पति के पेटियों पढ़ना किया लोग पता नहीं चलो विंग से लेडो बग्गी है पण गाड़ी नहीं हाँ जरूर लूटी लो यहाँ हाँ ये गाड़ी चल माजुड़ा है और फ्यूल नहीं बहु हाँ चाहते से चलाऊंगा
Watch out.
हाँ मैं जोई थी
Watch out.
क्या यार तर तू गिरे गई ट्रेस ना हमारी बराबर ये तो फर्क पड़ी है ये आंसू गया नॉर्मल ठोकी देता थे वहाँ ये पीला टेम्पो नो ट्रक नुबड़ा એટલે ટેમ્પો નું પેલું હતું અહીં શું છે આ શું છે વોટ ઇઝ ધીસ અરે એ ફાલતુ ની કેમ રીલ પેલું વપરાય મારા હા એ તો ખબર है ये लोग रैंक पुश करे पहला नंबर बेचा नंबर बंदा ये कर तो फोन में केम जो नूब बची गयो बक्का बंदा आया ये कंपाउंड ऊपर इधर बंदे आजा इधर भाई नजर का तो करण क्या जो हुआ अरे नूबड़ा एनिमी वाली बोट मरवा लो मैं हो तो बस नहीं ना बंदा क्या छाप रे बैठो यार नूबड़ो रे હું મારું પીક ના લે ના લોકેશન ખબર હે નહીં અહીંયા अरे तो हजू ત્યાં છે ને મેં માર્ક કર્યું તો
Marked a location.
એની હારી અડે એટલે હું અટેમ્પ્ટ કરું बीजा है मारी स्टोर मारो फाइट लो वेस्ट फाइट करवा भी आवता नहीं मरी ये स्वा प्राइवेट ना तो खबर नहीं हो करा
अबे हम ही तो आते नहीं
ये भी बंद होया ये भी बंदा होया बत्ती जगह बंदा अच्छा અહીંયા ઊભી રાખી દે તેલ લે આગળ જેવા હે એ फोन छटकी गयो तो और ये वो एमो पड़ी है भाई करण भाई
Attack the
અહીંયા
mark.
तो बंदे क्या है मार कर फटाफट क्या नॉक करे हो
Watch out.
કોને કીધું નોક કર્યો અચ્છા અરે ભાઈ મને નથી ખબર પેલું ઓપન માં તો પેલું શું કહેવાય રીચ ઉપર એનું શું છું પહાડ ઉપર
Defend the mark.
અહીંયા તો બંદો એ क्या एक है ना
Watch out.
मुझको ओपन होती जो ओए भाई
गाड़ी आ रही है बाउल लो आसमान
ओ गाड़ी वाले चक्का मारी यार लोग तो
मारी नहीं क्या अभी
Mark the location.
हां जो
चल हम आ रहे चल हम आ रहे
ले डालो को
मुंह पे नहीं
आ
घुसना।
गया पे घुसे लोग थोड़े
ये तो ये भाग रहा घोड़ा भाग
एकदम कतई इधर पिंग
अबे आज
दो
वो
अगर
खत्म
तुम
भी
आएगा
वो खत्म पेट्रोल बच गया है
ये
टाल भी
स्लोलेटर
आके
वाला तो वो फुल फॉर्म में पड़ा है।
अबे फ्यूल खत्म भाई।
और ये तो
अबे वो घोड़ा इधर भाग गया अबे वो तो।
अरे भाग्य भाई जा आपने निकले
पैदल पैदल भाग के जा रहा था।
अच्छे वाला तो निकल ही गया भाई। लेफ्ट में ड्रॉप है। बंदा क्या पर नहीं उड़ा रहा है। ले ये सुपर है लोगों
हर जगह से जगह बन ही जा रहा है इसके लिए।
Watch
वो
out.
लगी अभी गाड़ी वो लगी।
जोन नहीं इवेंट ऊपर ला पारोड़ा ना लूटवा जाऊंगा
अभी बेड में लड़े
के कंपाउंड पर बेहू है जल्दी बोल ता कंपाउंड में रही है
देख के ओपन नहीं जाना।
वो लूट रही यार।
फ्यूल है इसमें। हाँ फ्यूल तो है भी। हाँ बे भाई तो
Attack the
ये
mark.
बग गाड़ी
एसी का वो बटन बंद कर दो कहीं धीमा तेज ना जाओ।
पीली साइड गई रीच ना ऊपर नहीं जो सकता।
गाड़ी लगी है भी ऊपर गाड़ी लगी है।
Attack the
इलिया
mark.
थोड़ा ही आता
ये मार चल रही है।
ये हम तो भगा रही हैं।
क्या वो क्या देता रे
ये
बोलो
देखिए मार के भगा रही है।
एक ये गाड़ी लगी बे।
ये भी कर रमी यार।
लौंडा है भी लौंडा है वहां पे लग रहा है। हाँ है। अरे बहुत है।
Watch out. Watch out. Watch out.
लो है लगा घुमा के। ये गाड़ी पे बे।
एंगल मने न कमाल दे
हाँ।
यार वो पीली साइड फाइट ले जाऊँ कि नहीं जाऊँ
अरे कूद गया बे। बैक बे लेटा है आयु।
आके ना तो बोल
चूड़ी वाला गेम खेलम काहे ना वहां गाड़ी पे
यूटर्न मार
लेटा
दे
है।
छाज बी गाड़ी तो आती है। एक तय की थी एक मैं की थी। एक नंबर मार्क दे एनिमी किधर है। गाड़ी ले रहे हो भाई। एक नंबर जोन के बाहर क्यों जा रहा है। खाना का जो डस्से पड़ी थी जो उससे का करे एक नंबर बिठा दे हमको भी। चल जोन में निकाल मरे। अरे पहलू बची क्यों।
Watch out.
ए पहलू वापर और बच क्यों।
Watch out.
બે મિનિટ પાછો બંધો હતો આપણે વાળા નોક કરે બેહી જા ઓ જિંદા હતો
Help.
નોક નતો એ સેલ્ફ રિવાઇવ થયો એ પેલાને મારી નાખ્યો એને
अबे भाई कहाँ भाग गए यार तुम लोग यार।
अरे
बच
जोन
जाता
के
है।
बाद क्यों फाइट ले रहा है
भाई फ्यूल खत्म हो गया ना यार, फ्यूल खत्म हो गया। कहाँ बैठते तुम्हारी
Come on,
कूप में।
let's go.
तो हमारे पास अरे भाई भाग के आता तो भी पहुंच जाता तो
अरे बंदा था मुंह पे यार, कैंप करके बैठा था। ठीक है बहुत मार रहे हो धीरे धीरे जाके पर खेल दो।
ला जोन में કેમ નો રિવાય આપે બુદ્ધિ વગર ના રહો
Watch out!
Ini kau ada santai beda. हाँ वाला टीची मार अरे मार क्या ही
Attack
वाह ये
the mark.
पाछड़ है करण मारो पड़ा यार नीचे उतर हार्डवेयर तो पही रमू हवा
lanes to the slaughter.
Devouring claw.
I wrapped it.
Now what's it? Element for the end. Devouring claw.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Let's keep going, team.
Turning point in.
No fairy tale ending for you.
I'm going in.
Leave the wounded to me. Struggle all you want. Leave none standing.
Now what's it?
Bet you weren't ready for this.
The story has only just begun.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Like lambs to the slaughter. Let's fight.
We're clear. Let's do this then.
Incinerate.
Yes, you are.
Wrath from the sky. I'm all right. You asked for it. Take a seat. Door's over. Yeah. Light up the blazing sun!
Go. You're free now. Oh, so sorry.
Stars, shine for me. Bring it!
Oh, you finished sorting already? That went much faster than I expected. Now then, what would you like in return, cutie? You freed up my whole Oh, that's all? Well, don't worry. I won't forget. Ah, so you noticed too. Such strange names, and even stranger contents. Not to mention, this is the largest library in Northern Tevat, and I didn't recognize a single title on the list. I just don't see how that's possible. Unless...
Actually, we just ran into...
Trouble, I presume? I think I'll steer clear if it's all the same to you. Besides, if a book exists in this world, then there's a place for them in this library. Better for them to remain here than end up in the hands of someone more... So anyway, here's your payment. Thanks again.
Huh? It's not a holiday or anything, is it? Why is it so lively in here?
Prepare a few more strings of colored flags. As for the celebratory wine, I'll do the quality check in person. This is our first award ceremony since the Expeditionary Force's triumphant return. We're looking to put on a show, you hear?
Leave it to us, Captain Kaya.
Oh? The Honorary Knight and Paimon. Well, this saves me the trouble of sending someone to invite you. I'm sure our colleagues from the expedition will be delighted to see such prestigious guests in attendance.
The knights are giving out awards?
Well, I'm sure you know how many knights bear unique titles, yes? Take the Grand Masters Boreas, or Captain Eula's Spindrift, for example. Some they inherit. Others have unique origins. But in the vast majority of cases, they are titles conferred to honor said knight's conduct and achievements. You could say that. Shame we were so busy with the issue of Dvalin's corruption back then, or we'd have held a ceremony for you too. Let me think. Why don't we make it up to you this time?
Besides, isn't this ceremony meant for the knights who are back from the expedition in triumph? We wouldn't want to steal their thunder. Plus, being honored guests is way more impressive than actually receiving a title. You know, makes us sound like big shots.
Is that so? In that case, I'm looking forward to seeing you at the ceremony.
By the way, who's getting titles this time around?
Mostly those who've made outstanding contributions during the expedition. Winfried, Leifhelm, and Lowen, Vice Captain of the 5th Company.
Wait, Ham? You mean he doesn't have one yet?
If it were just a question of personal ability, he'd have received a title before the expedition even started. But he hasn't been with us for very long, and... well, let's just say there are personal reasons for the delay. Word is that he'll not only gain a title, but also official command over 5th Company. Why, by my count, he's even set to break a certain someone's record. The youngest captain of the Knights of Favonius, of course. The previous record holder was our former cavalry captain, Diluc. I wonder what face our former captain will make when that I wouldn't be so sure. He smiled oh so brilliantly the day he set that record.
A smiling champion of justice, huh? Yeah, nah, Paimon can't see it.
Well, let's not dwell on that. Care to guess what title our dear Vice Captain Lowen will receive?
Gotcha! Easy! So, Lowen... Dagger Knight? Smirking Knight! Right! Punching... Nuh-uh! This guy's just hard to sum up! Anyway, what's his title gonna be?
I'd say most signs right now point to the Benevolent Knight.
Benevolent? How's that even slightly associated with him?
Long story. Alas, it seems someone has come looking for you.
Honorary Knight! Honorary Knight! Thank goodness you're actually here. The Grandmaster would like you to come to the Knights of Favonius headquarters. He says he has important matters to discuss.
Varka? What important business would he have with us? Paimon can't say she'd be surprised, but it's not like he's never...
See you later. Remember...
Any questions about the award ceremony arrangements? Perhaps... are you even listening?
Okay. No objections.
Lowen!
Huh? Oh, yeah, can I go now? Yeah, thanks a lot, Grandmaster!
Hey, get back here! What is it with you young people these days? When I first earned my title, I was so excited I couldn't sleep a wink all night.
Huh? Oh? And how many barrels of wine did you guzzle while counting sheep?
That's not the point. Forget it. I know you're not interested in a knightly title, or the position of captain. But it's Adorno's final wish to have you inherit the title of Benevolent Knight before he officially retires. You've been back in Mondstadt for a while now, and you're usually stationed at Dornman Port. Have you not thought about going to see him?
Hey, there have been too many reports to file since our return from the expedition. I haven't been able to find the time.
Oh. Odd that the handwriting on the reports you've submitted looks rather like Gunther's, wouldn't you say?
Ugh, can't even handle a little paperwork. He still needs more training.
Anyway, go have a good talk with Adorno. We'd like a smooth transition for both the title and the position of captain. Consider this a direct order from yours truly, the Grand Master, so don't go using work as an excuse, you hear? Don't look so worried. I have a rough idea of the agreement you two made before the expedition. If you need someone to cover for you... I mean, considering Adorno's special circumstances, I can make an exception and go with you.
Forget it. You two have worked together for so long, he'd see right through you with a glance.
True. And besides, I've got other matters to attend to. Is there anyone else you can take? Someone convincing, but not too close to Adorno. Do we have such a knight here in mind?
That knight you speak of... I was troubled, I tell you! But then, I just happened to see you two walking by from the window. This must be the Animo Archon's guidance, don't you think?
Not at all! Paimon's not sure what's going on yet, but you just want us to help you scam someone, don't you?
Oh, no, not at all. Honesty is a knight's badge of virtue. I'd just like you to play the part of my friends. And corroborate some of the expedition's events while you're at it. Relax. If I say a single lie, feel free to punch me, alright?
Wait, there's a ton of problems with that. We didn't even meet up with Varka until the very end of the expedition. And we didn't run into you in Nokrai either.
Alright, speaking of friends, I've heard tell of a certain friendly custom. The friendship fee. Here, I insist.
That's a lot of friendship.
I receive an allowance for special missions. Guess it all piled up before I knew it. I don't really have any use for so much money, so why not give it to a friend?
You know, we could always do with another friend, don't you think? Problems are meant to be solved, for the sake of friends.
Adorno the Benevolent Knight, Captain of the 5th Company, and my direct superior.
Benevolent Knight? Wasn't that...
The knightly title I'm about to inherit? It seems that's the rumor, but in truth, he and I made a pact. In return for recommending me for the expedition, he hoped I, in turn, would reflect on what it truly means to be a virtuous knight while I was away. Once it was all over, I'd then inherit the title Benevolent Knight from him, as well as the position of captain.
Wait, does that mean you aren't confident you can get his approval, and that's why you want us to go along with your little show?
Don't get me wrong, I have no interest in titles or positions. Oh, he'd have loved to. He's a real veteran of Arcus campaigns. Wouldn't have missed that show for the world. If age and strength were still on his side. But I imagine it is now his final wish to find the benevolent title a home.
Is that so?
I knew that would do the trick! Off we go then, to Dornman Port.
Hey! How much of what you just said was true, huh? You sure you're not out to scam this Adorno guy?
The situation in Sumeru is as described above. It is time to eliminate the remaining poison Dottore has left in Mondstadt. Eric, Ursa. It's been a while since I last heard those names. I can feel a headache coming on.
I get this month's paycheck.
Hey, old man. Still kicking, I see.
Huh. Didn't buy the farm during the expedition? Thought you might have fallen into some pit somewhere, what with how long it's taken you to come see me.
You worry too much. When it comes to pits, I've been the one doing all the digging and burying.
Who are these two?
My friend, the honorary knight, and her guide, Paimon.
Honorary Knight. The same one that resolved the Storm Terror incident.
Oh, she didn't just resolve that incident. She helped us complete the expedition. The Wild Hunt, the Doctor, Andreas. She played a part in dealing with all of them.
Oh? I've quizzed the knights at Dornman Port about what happened during the expedition. Unfortunately, for some reason, none of them were willing to tell me the whole story. It's almost as if someone told them to avoid me.
Lowen, is it your doing?
Since we've got a moment, let's have a proper chat. How did this magnificent knight here end up making friends with you?
I suppose it's because we both possess a chivalric spirit that shines as bright as Mora. Isn't that right, Paimon?
Yeah, just like Mora.
I've been keeping my promise to you, you know? For instance, I've been organizing group training sessions with my fellow knights every week to build ironclad trust between friends.
Oh, right. The team building I told you about. Great way to foster trust and chemistry.
As for this week's training plan...
stomach! My stomach! What sorcery is this, huh? What do you mean there are no bullets in your gun? Surely the Vice Captain can't take us all out if we swarm him at once. Come on! Let's get him!
Real combat's 10 times harder than training, and the enemy's 100 times more cunning than I am. Remember this well. Once you're on the battlefield, the only one you can truly trust is yourself. And so, to ensure the absolute safety of my friends, I went out every night, eliminating...
Vigilance and reconnaissance are indeed things a company captain needs to pay attention to.
Vigilance, reconnaissance, it's so much trouble. And for what? Enemies who disappear quietly won't disturb anyone's sleep.
What a waste of time! What a waste of time!
Have you heard? There's a strange guy wandering around these parts.
I heard. We've lost lots of comrades at his hands.
Where'd he even come from anyway? He must have a death wish messing with the Oprichniki.
Haven't you smoked that little weasel out yet? Find him! I'm gonna turn him into a popsicle!
We're working on it. We'll find him for sure. Have you heard? There's a strange guy wandering around these parts.
I heard. We've lost lots of comrades at his hands.
Where'd he even come from anyway?
Have you heard? There's a strange guy wandering around these parts.
I heard. We've lost lots of comrades at his hands.
Where'd he even come from anyway? He must have a death wish messing with the Oprichniki.
Haven't you smoked that little weasel out yet? Find him! I'm gonna turn him into a popsicle!
We're working on it. We'll find him for sure.
time! What a waste of time!
Vigilance, reconnaissance, it's so much trouble. And for what? Enemies who disappear quietly won't disturb anyone's sleep.
After the War of To be more pedantic about it, the moon goddesses did something to offend the heavenly principles, and theoretically, anywho. Fortunately, it happened close enough to Moon Prayer Night when the Kuvaki concentration here is high. That's the only reason she managed to survive this long.
What do you mean, fortunately? You said she disappeared. We're too late.
Oh, what a headache. I thought this was all common knowledge. I guess I have some more. Now, I said earlier that the moon goddesses lost the foundation for their existence. The reason for that has to do with the natural order. Basically, the rationale for their existence in Teyvat. The same logic applies to the present moon goddess, too. Consider her existence so far. Her comrades in the Fatui called her, and she was worshipped as Kutar by the Frost. So, the Wait! Oh, well, strictly speaking, yes. But let's not start pointing fingers, shall we? I'll only end up as the big bad villain, and that's not the kind of final boss I want to be. Of course I do. I'm only the greatest mage in the whole entire world. Now, if you wish to find your moon goddess, there are two problems we need to solve.
Firstly, we'll need to strengthen the connection between her and Tevat, at least enough to sustain her until Moon Prayer Night.
Strengthen her connection. But does that mean I'll have to rally all the Frost Moon faithful behind this?
I'm afraid a bygone faith and a former home won't be of any help to her now. Do you know her name?
Her name?
Yes. Names are very important things. A name is a fundamental concept that anchors one's entire existence. Then your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, I'm sure she must have a name she identifies with. Neither Columbina nor Kutar is her true name, and she's never really accepted either of them.
So, finding out her real name is enough to sustain her existence?
Yes, I know it sounds like a small step, but every journey begins that way. So for now, that's all we need to focus on. The second problem is with her plan to use the moon marrows to return to the moon. Unfortunately, piercing through the false sky will take an enormous amount of power. Given her current condition, she won't be able to provide anywhere near enough power, even if she recovers her physical form. But no need to fret. Nicole's the expert in this field, and I'm sure she'll figure something out.
Wait, Mage N is going to help us out too? That means we've got 2 Hexacircle mages on the case. This is turning into a pretty big deal.
Actually, this is more of a side quest for me. Like you said, I'm a busy lady, so I can't stay for too long. I'll have to return to Tevat's border soon. That's the upside you get for looking out for my little Klee. Hopefully that will incentivize you to carry on keeping her company in the future. Anyway, jokes aside, you'd better get moving. It will take quite a miracle for the Moon Goddess's consciousness to hold out till Moon Prayer Night. Oh, I suppose I might as well tell you where Nicole is before I leave. Off you go now. Time to meet your new friend. Oh, yes, and a little suggestion. Don't forget to mind your heads.
What?
I wonder how Durin's doing. I should really go see him before I head back.
You really are super busy.
I most certainly am. There's so many children I have to keep tabs on just in Mondstadt. Durin, Albedo, Venti, Varka.
Klee didn't make the list, huh?
Of course not. Klee is my pride and joy. I have no qualms about her, because she's the best child in the whole wide world.
Yeah. Klee's a little angel.
I'm glad you agree. Well, all the best. See you when I see you.
She left in a hurry.
Yeah. She didn't pack up her stall. Should we handle it for her?
I must say, I'm now very curious about her daughter. Klee, wasn't it? What's she like?
That's a lot.
What a lively place. I've never experienced Nasha Town like this before.
Hey, you old geezer! Your hammer's rusted through! Who are you calling old geezer?
Are they quarreling?
I'm looking right at him! You've really gone downhill since giving your daughter free reign in the workshop. Can you even swing a hammer anymore? It shouldn't take you days just to fix a single chair! You might as well use that hammer to massage my back for all the good it's doing.
Don't run your mouth,
or you'll get a back massage that'll put you in bed for the rest of your life. Look, the materials haven't arrived yet, all right? You know how busy it gets in the days before Moon Prayer Night.
I'll bet you send all the materials to your little princess. Blood's always thicker than water, huh?
All right, you've made your point, Uncle Koski. As soon as the materials arrive, fixing your chair will be the #1 priority. And Dad, if you've got time to chat, why don't you lend me a hand,
See? Lolka knows what the score is.
I guess they're friends. But the way they spoke to each other was so ugly. Then again, it wouldn't be the first time I've seen something like this.
Columbina! Sing outside my door in the middle of the night one more time, and I'll unscrew your vocal cords. You hear me?
Oh, Zandrone. So that was her way of trying to be friends with me. What a pity. I won't get the chance to say any ugly things in reply.
Hey, have you decided what to give her for Moon Prayer Night?
I sure have. She's gonna get the surprise of her life when she's least expecting it. Then I'll whip out the ring and pop the question.
The surprise of her life. What a fun turn of phrase.
Cool, I get the picture. You can spare me the gushy details. Ooh, looks like we have a customer. Hello there, ma'am. Would you like some Moon Prayer Night candy?
Huh? Is he talking to me? Can he see me?
Here you go.
Oh.
Come back anytime. Right. Now, where were we?
I don't know why, but I still held out hope.
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
This name thing seems super important too, but where do we even start looking?
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Columbina?
Traveler?
Let's go! This is no time to be spacing out!
Accelerating. Accelerating.
they going? They mentioned a mage and...
So, Mr. Varka, are you acquainted with this Nicole? Or should I call her Mage?
Not really. We've never met, though she has come up in conversation. From what I've gathered, Alice kinda took Nicole under her wing.
Huh. Hard to imagine Alice as an etiquette.
Yeah, Alice is a larger-than-life personality, I'll give you that. But then again, that's why she's able to draw such an eclectic mix of people into her inner circle. If I remember correctly, being an interesting person is actually one of her main entry requirements. So, if you ever wanted to join the Hexenzirkel, I'm sure you'd both be eligible to apply.
Hey! Don't go around making promises on Alice's behalf.
I wouldn't dare. I'm just trying to paint a picture of the...
Okay, sure. Wait a minute. Alice never said Nicole was from Mondstadt.
Oh, true.
That would be... this young lady?
Hey there! Sorry to disturb you, but... Are you Miss...
Varka, Knight of Boreas of the Knights of Favonius. Alice might have mentioned me before.
Mm-mm.
If we got the wrong person? Sorry. Well, listen...
When I shook my head, I meant... No, Alice has...
Huh? Where is the...
My apologies. For certain reasons, I am unable to speak. This is the only way I can communicate with you. It might take some getting used to, but I hope you can understand.
Hey, it's fine. I'm more shocked by the fact that Alice never speaks about me.
As for you two, we have crossed paths twice before, but it is nonetheless a...
It's really you! Thanks for all your guidance in the past!
You're quite welcome. This time, things are different. We have reached the unwritten pages of the story. You might say that we stand at the crossroads of... Now then, allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is... No, stop! Alice! I can't believe it! I had a whole speech prepared. I'd agonized over every single word. She always picks the worst moments to ruin other people's plans. I'm so sorry about that. Alice took the liberty of devising some bespoke self-introduction magic for each member of the Hexenzirkel. But I could have sworn I deleted all of the triggering conditions for it. How did it bypass everything? Oh gosh, this is so embarrassing.
This is a very different side of Nicole than what we're used to. Is she not used to face-to-face interactions? Don't worry about it. We've seen that.
Please go on, Miss Nicole.
Huh? Will you all promise to...
Sorry?
Yes, the Traveler and...
Alright! Paimon remembers her.
Yes. No.
That's right.
Yes, I do know a way. Or maybe not. The Hyperborean. But despite even after the...
But all three had...
This mage has a unique method of communicating. Is she talking about the moons?
Yes, but they did not know. And so, still they prayed for the moon goddess's mercy. After building titanic structures that consumed vast amounts of Kuvaki, at last they glimpsed the moons and heard their voices. But of course, they were gravely disappointed. For it was then that they realized the three moon goddesses were dead.
Oh,
It is. Humanity was in a very sorry state at that time. The angels who had once aided them were gone, and the war of funerary flames had left them home.
Just a second, I gotta ask. How relevant is all this history to the task at hand?
Well, I mean, it's... Okay, it seems we've drifted into irrelevant narrative waters. It's been a while since I've had the chance to speak inside someone's head. As soon as I got started, I lost control, and the words just flowed out like a waterfall. What I'm trying to say is... Right, yes, that's it. The relevant part is the ritual created by the Hyperboreans. The fact that they bypassed the false sky and saw the true moons implies that they successfully built a connection between Tevat and the outside world. Which means, with enough Kuvaki and a sufficiently stable connection, it should be feasible to send one person over the border.
Okay, so they built some kind of portal?
Oh,
Is something wrong?
I just didn't expect you to summarize it so well. It turns out I could have said all that in one word, if only I'd managed to think of it.
No, please, it's fine. This is invaluable knowledge. I'll be sure to record and preserve everything in writing.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, I suppose I could backtrack and add some more detail. I did gloss over a few things so far.
Whoa, time out. Let's summarize what... The Hyperboreans were the last ones to use this method, right? So we somehow need to find whatever structure they built and make sure there's enough Kuvaki to power. Luckily, we have the moon marrow of both the eternal and iridescent moons, so we're all good for Kuvaki. Which means the key issue we need to focus on is finding the place. Am I right so far?
Yes. Although I expect the structure is long gone by now. That said, what if we could take advantage of the phantoms to travel back to a time when it still existed? Well, travel back isn't quite accurate. It's more like we'd be creating a handshake between 2 points in space-time. We wouldn't even have to pick a time when it still existed. It could just be a time when it still appeared in phantom form via projection, or we could project our own phantoms, fold them together, and... You look lost. Was that too hard to follow?
Yeah, things got a little, technical there. Paimon's brain is reaching capacity.
Alright, let me think about how to put this more simply. Okay, got it. Over the next few days, I'll search for phantoms that we can use. Once I find one that meets the criteria, I'll let you know and we'll regroup. By completing certain rituals, specific individuals will be able to enter the phantom and make it to the Hyperborean structure. If everything checks out and it looks feasible, we'll just need to wait for Moon Prayer Night, and we can send the Moon Goddess back home. I'm really skimping on the detail here. Is this making any sense at all?
I think so. For now, we'll just wait to hear from you.
Yes. Basically, yes.
Great. Counting on you. In the meantime, we'll focus on finding the Moon Goddess's name.
My name? Are they looking for a way to stop me from disappearing?
Excuse me, Miss...
Go on, Miss Nicole.
This conversation was a little all over the place. I didn't catch your name.
I am Lauma, of the Frost Moon Scions.
Ah, I did wonder. I noticed that you listened very intently when I spoke about Hyperborea and the moon's history. If you'd be interested, I'd love to visit you this evening and go through it again in greater detail. Also, if you were serious about making a record, it would be too risky to simply write down the raw details as is. I would suggest some tweaks. Maybe rewrite the stories as fairy tales or fables, perhaps even prayers. Anyway, we can cross that bridge when we come to it. So, see you later?
See ya!
She seems friendly.
It's so nice to find someone who's actually willing to listen. I've been dying for a chance to finally go through all this systematically from start to finish. Any longer and I'd probably...
Now Paimon gets why Alice told us to mind our heads.
Ha 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 ha, what did I tell you? A lot of quirky people in Alice's orbit. Now then, the next order of business is, where do we start looking for the Moon Goddess's name?
Maybe the rest of what Nicole has to say might give us some clues.
Once I've heard her out, I'll summarize the salient points and share them with you all. I'm also inclined to review our other documents. Yes, our faith was first established by our... But many of the more factually accurate records are from after Kutar's birth.
Sounds like we're gonna follow Columbina's journey through Devat, huh? In that case, we'll start by heading to the Frostmoon Enclave.
Sounds like a plan. Take this with you. I'll see about getting in touch with the Fatui. It'll probably just be Arlecchino and Sandroni again. They're the only ones who would want to help.
Thank you, Mr. Varka.
Don't mention it. Honestly, I'm more...
I should follow them, just in case there's some way that I can help.
A while ago, I took the time to organize all documents in our possession that pertain to Kutar. What you see here is the material I consider reliable.
You're saying there's unreliable material too?
Yes. Most of the information we have was transmitted through an oral tradition. Inevitably, some of her stories were mythologized and deified over the years through countless retellings. That's why I organized them into reliable and unreliable. There's no sense seeking answers in history unless we can ensure the veracity of the historical record.
Makes sense.
What we can gather from these I cannot fault them for their earnest faith. But for all their I imagine that none of it resonated with Columbina. It wouldn't surprise me if, even back then, she had already begun to reject the name Kutar.
Lama speaks the truth. When I heard them call upon Kutar with hope and expectation in their voices, they may as well have been calling upon somebody else.
Well, that's a bit complicated. I looked at the level of detail, perceived authenticity, prose style, and how realistic their portrayal of Kutar seemed to be. Amongst the Frostmoon Scions of today, only I know of her existence, and I alone have spoken to her face to face. As such, I know that there are certain things she simply would never do. That being said, I have sensed some changes in her lately.
Changes? Me?
Oh, seems like this is getting us nowhere. Oh, for what it's worth, why don't we check the unreliable sources too?
Sure. Give me a moment.
Exerting but a fraction of her divine might, Kutar sheared a great mass from the snow-capped mountain and cast it into the sea, upon whose surface shone the mirror image of the moon. Thus was formed the island of Hisi. Yeah, right. That doesn't even begin to pass the sniff test. The 3 moons are not but lies through and through. Only one moon has ever shone for us, and Kutar is her name.
The vast majority of ancient texts are filled with fanciful tales like these. I trust you understand my criteria a little better now. Kutar did not speak, merely gazing into the distance in silence. And where her gaze landed, this was her prophecy. Clearly, whoever wrote this text never even met Kutar. Otherwise, they'd know that her eyes are always closed.
What about you, Traveler? What are you reading? Come on, let Paimon see. The child wished to build a wooden nest with which to shield a fledgling bird from the cold. But being so young and lacking in strength, the child could not snap the branches from the trees. Kutar was passing by. Upon seeing the child, she summoned forth the Kuhenki. who built a beautiful nest for the child.
I remember that.
Not knowing the meaning of Kutar's divine intervention, the child dared not to respond, and thus ran home to call their parents. But Kutar was gone. The Moonchanter declared the event a miracle and took the nest as a relic, placing it on high for all to see. The child was named as one favored by the goddess, and was greatly respected amongst the people. Yet, no further miracles were bestowed, and this matter was forgotten in but a few years. Huh. Any thoughts after reading that? Yeah. Columbina probably just wanted to join the kid in making nests.
Ah. I'd originally considered this a fabrication, because Kutar did not perform any similar actions in subsequent records. But now that I think about it, it does seem like something Columbina would do. It's just that...
She didn't know how other people would interpret her actions. She was probably worried about making things difficult for people. And so, she gradually stopped joining in.
Yes.
Oh, that's so sad.
And now, I can make no such gestures of warmth, even if I want to.
Still no name. That's a bit of a shame. But we did learn some interesting stories. That's gotta count for something. Barca said he was gonna set up a meeting with Arlecchino and say...
Accelerating.
Let's see... There's Varka! Oh, and it's Durin and Albedo too! Yeah! This is pretty much the same place we bumped into each other last time!
I convinced them to stick around a little longer. We were all waiting on people, so I figured having a little company would help pass the...
Ah, so you've been waiting for us?
Sure does. Now you're back, we can go meet up with them together. How...
Well, we didn't find out Columbina's true name. But apart from that, it went pretty well.
Aha, just as well that I didn't tag along then. I'm sure our moon goddess wouldn't want every man and his dog knowing all about her private life. Still, desperate times, desperate measures, I guess. Someone had to do it.
So, Varka was waiting on us, but what about you two?
Oh, no. We already met with...
We discussed that experiment I mentioned to you last time. Oh, and she also handed me this communication device.
That's right. I understand she informed you about the relationship between the Phantom phenomena and Tevat's borders? Yep. She said that she'll contact me through this device with more...
Ah, I see. Following instructions and making observations. Pretty...
Wait, then who exactly are you?
Someone you know. Albedo's met him too. But I don't think Miss Lauma or the Grand Master...
Introductions are overrated. Especially in cases...
It's you!
So? It's not like the Academia has prohibitions against going abroad. Also, I applied for leave.
I've been writing to Hat Guy since obtaining a human form. I've already brought him up to speed on everything that's been going on in Nodcry.
Hat Guy? Turns out, I actually have heard that name before.
Oh? Then...
I only knew the name, not the fella. But since we're all here, let's do some introductions for what it's worth. I'm Varka, Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Lauma, Moonchanter of the Frostmoon Scions.
And I'm a Driosh from the Vahumana Darshan of the Sumero Academia. Hat Guy. Good to see you again, Mr. Guy. I believe we last saw each other on the boat ride here. Mind you, the only reason I came here is because there's someone I want to look into.
Who's that?
The Doctor, also known as Dottore, second of the Fatui.
From the tone of your voice, it sounds like there's bad blood.
I was reviewing our archives and noticed that a lot of information about him was missing. Left a bad taste in my mouth. That's all there is to it. Dottore, or Zondique, as he was then known, once studied at the Academia, but he got kicked out before he could graduate.
So the Harbinger's #2 man is a college dropout? How embarrassing.
Last we heard, he was planning something. We actually heard that a few times before.
He only appears when something interests him. For all we know. But the fact he did something here at all is worth noting. It'll fill a couple extra lines in his file.
Why does it sound less like a file you're writing and more like a criminal record? Anyway, we were just about to meet 2 of the other Harbingers. Want to come along? You might learn a thing or two about him there.
Sure.
Even though they're Harbingers, well, they're old acquaintances of ours, so, you know, when you talk to them, try to be...
I got it.
The Frostmoon Scion's relations with the Fatui remain tense. Forgive me if I do not attend.
In that case, we'll continue assisting Miss Alice with her experiments.
Good stuff. Everyone's having a fruitful time. All right, we better get going. I'll lead the way.
Well, yeah. That's obviously part of it. But I'm not the only one. Neither you, nor Lesser Lord Kusanali, nor I want to see him meddling with things again. Don't worry. Pigeons always know which way home is.
You made it. Who is this?
A scholar from Sumeru. They call him Hat Guy. He's an old friend of the Travelers.
Wait, this is the Academia representative you wrote about?
I believe this will prove my identity.
Well, what do you know?
It's fine.
What?
So as I mentioned in my letter, the Academia's got its eyes on Dottore. But this matter remains top secret. Apart from those assisting in the investigation, the fewer people who know, the better.
If anyone asks, I'm here in Nodcry to pursue my personal academic interests.
Gotta say, Varka, you did pretty well to keep all this under wraps for so long.
Where do I even start? Remember that time we fought Rerir at Star Sand Shoal? He sure let me have it then, didn't he? I'll bet Dottore had that all sketched out, with me as his convenient little pawn. He could not care less about us if he tried, but hey! The feeling's mutual.
Does Dottore really strike you as the sort who values his relationships with his colleagues?
Fair point. Definitely not.
Which is why I always keep my guard up whenever he starts making suspicious moves. To that extent, our motivations align. On top of which, I consider you trustworthy people. Now, back on topic. In the wake of the Reikir of Solnari episode, Sandrone and I grew suspicious about Dottore's complete inaction during the entire affair. So we tried to find out what he'd been up to, but unfortunately to no avail.
He never lets anyone in on his plans. The more he cares about something, the more secretive he gets.
Indeed. Perhaps he believes that by keeping a low profile, he can avoid trouble. But that trick isn't...
Yeah, I mean...
With this in mind...
That's pretty direct.
Yes. Accordingly, Dottore has returned at her orders. I imagine he is continuing with experiment.
Common sense, might. Smarts alone.
But doesn't he have a track record of publicly following orders while
Wouldn't put it past him. He has no interest in doing things methodically. The only similarity we share is...
Oh, we definitely saw some...
Then I believe we all concur.
Fantastic. Now this is...
Are you talking about the moon marrow stuff?
He also strikes me as the kind of person to disregard experimental regulations, ruin all the equipment, and go way over budget. Then leave the first person he can find to deal with the fallout.
Exactly. This one time, he was running some high-temperature experiment and the substance exploded. But does he care? No. He orders his subordinates to open the device so he can observe the results, which causes the gas inside to leak out. That gas was poisonous! If I hadn't been there, and after all that, he left while I was still cleaning up after his mess. What a waste of time. Waste of time? The nerve!
You've been bottling that up for a while, huh?
Hat guy, I'm a...
Thank you, Lady Harbingers, for providing such valuable information.
Wait, what? You're just gonna leave?
You're welcome to join if you want.
Ugh. Just when Paimon thought he'd finally mellowed out.
He makes quite the impression.
I'll say. I've met tons of headstrong people, but not many of them would join me in bad-mouthing Dottore. Anyway, back...
Yeah.
I've actually asked her that question before, but she said she didn't know.
As far as I recall, she was never dispatched by Her Majesty to claim a note that Tsaritsa's plans had long contained.
I always thought that was weird. What could she do that the rest of us could...
Knowing what we do now, it's probably something related to Kvat.
More than likely. When she first arrived, Columbina would often go to Her Majesty and ask when she could start the task assigned to her. But Her Majesty always gave the same reply. The time has not yet come. So she spent her days in Snezhnaya doing... The Tsaritsa has summoned a beautiful blind maiden to be a harbinger, giving her the third seat by virtue. It was a dumb...
And what...
I imagined she no longer... that she had...
And so I wait...
And on the other end of that spectrum, I forget who...
But you've done your job except...
What is it? Something...
That makes sense. Nothing screams you are needed like your name shouted from across the town.
Well, good luck with it. But if you ask me, Columbina is still the most shoutable name. I'm just so used to it now, after all the arguments we've had.
Nor I.
Sandra.
Huh! It's a Seelie! Does that mean Nicole has news for...
Ladies, I thank you for your
I'm sure.
You can make your own way out.
Okay!
Here you are.
Oh, Hat Guy. How come you're back so soon? Did things go all right with the Fatui?
Fine. Dottore's been summoned home by the Tsaritsa. How about you?
Unfortunately, we've tried everything. Different phantom...
Abyssal monster.
Every time I see it, I can't help but... And...
That's just...
When we encounter... However...
The events of the past...
But Miss Alice instructed us to try to find ways to change...
It's an impossible task.
Since she asked us to do this, I feel like it can't truly be impossible. Or if it is, well, mages can make the impossible possible. I could not have been born as Durin otherwise.
But you also said that your past 39 attempts were fruitless.
That's true.
But you're still going.
Yes.
After this many futile attempts, surely you realize that you're not doing this because you still... It's because you want her hypothesis to come true. So, think for yourself about...
Yeah.
Previous experience indicates that if we want...
Same thought.
So you mean we need to figure...
Yes. And I suspect everything in...
This corruption allowed things that...
You're saying...
No one's ever...
She's missing. I hear someone...
If I can use...
Yes. The important thing is not
to intimidate...
Let me try...
Have you seen a little girl?